So we have another guest joining us now, Barrister Bashir Badru. He's a public affairs analyst and he's joining us from Kano, and he'll be joining the conversation. Good morning, Barrister.
Good morning, how are you?
We're very good. So we have Adeniyi Kunu with us as well, and we're getting into what the issues the voters are carrying with them to the polling unit. So I'll bring you in here as well. Adeniyi has talked about the fact that security is of massive concern for many of the voters in Ekiti today, of course, coming off the back of the Owo massacre and a number of issues that have been happening in the southeast in recent times, but also going to the polls. What else do you think the voters, the electorate in Ekiti, will be carrying at the back of their minds?
Yeah, I would just actually say that in the Southwest generally, we have yet drawn up a roadmap as to where we are heading. The executive, especially of the Southwestern states, the governors of the Southwestern states, have yet come to terms as to how this environment, this region, which was initially a pride of this country, have to go under their own regime. They have not, at any time, put anything down to say, okay, this is how we're going to secure our environment, this is how we're going to develop our environment. There is no sort of synergy between these individuals manning the state. Now, for the electorate, for the voters, what would they be looking at this moment? How good is our environment? One of the flashpoints in the Southwest is Ekiti State with regards to security. And I'm afraid, I stand to be corrected, it's one of the poorest also within that region. So it's rather unfortunate. So when these voters are coming to the polls, what they will be looking at is, among these contestants, among these aspirants, who can they actually trust will do their bidding? Who can they vote for to change the narrative? Virtually all of them cannot even be trusted. That is the unfortunate thing. You would see what you wanted. Even when you see, you can't trust that this you wanted will come to play. We have been so reduced with regard to political education that even electorates don't know what they wanted. They don't.
Barrister Bashir, there was a debate last week. Sorry to interrupt you, Bashir. There was a debate last week, and a lot of the leading candidates participated in that debate. Don't you think that would give the electorate some idea as to, you know, where the candidates stand in terms of policy, or we're not at that level yet, or the debates don't translate into votes?
I started going to polls in 1993 to vote as an individual, as a citizen. They've been talking to us in the same manner, telling us a lot of lies. Because it turned out to be lies if having voted them in and having waited a second year after we have elected them, they don't even see us again. They don't come to our community again until there is another election. So this has just continued. I have advocated at so many times, let us return to the secondary school or to the primary schools. I knew when we were in primary school, we used to have a subject called civic. Now they have returned it, but what they returned to the school is just a sham, nothing compared to what we had during our days. We need to go back to these classrooms and begin to let these children know from the outset that the money politics you see today was never part of it from start. And the orientation should begin from there. So these people you see queuing up today, some are genuinely trying to vote for the choice of their own candidate. But the truth is, those people are very, very few. A larger number of those you find on the queue today exercising their rights are doing that because they are enthused or are doing that because they had no option. They just have to vote for someone, whether he wins or he doesn't win. This is how poor our political education has become.